I love that all of us have extremely different kind of stories, and we'll kind of start there. But let's talk about how we got into the industry. I know a lot of times we hear, "Hey, who grew up and said I want to be a fleet manager or I want to be in fleet." We didn't even know what that was, and a lot of us sort of fell into it. So, I'd like to talk about some things like, first jobs and, early challenges and things like that, and what sparked your interest in fleet. So, Sherry, we're going to start with you here. Give us a little background.
Yeah, so yes, didn't even know what fleet was, right? When I applied for my first fleet management role. And I was working at a dealership. So I think for some reason that gave them a false sense that I knew what I was doing. But my first job in fleet was actually at Penn State University. And I lived in State College. I grew up there. And, everybody wanted to work at the university. It was a great place to work, great benefits. So that was my goal, just work at Penn State. Lo and behold, it brought me into this incredible industry that I have fostered and loved, and I feel it has loved me back over these 27 years. Fell into it like I think all of us did. But, I think I had some challenges. This first role that I had, I'm 27 years old. I am a manager. I'm an operations manager. I had a team of 30. They were seasoned fleet folks, right? They were drivers, they were mechanics, they were fuel attendants. They understood the industry. They were older than me. So coming in, a little naive, I think. I had been a coach. I knew how to coach people, and I came in that coaching, kind of hat on, and quickly learned that, I needed to learn from them first and foremost, and walk in their shoes and really understand what fleet was about and get those learnings before I could ever, try to help them in their role. And I carried that with me through my career. And, that first opportunity that I had in fleet, I had a great mentor too. Bruce Jonkin was my first fleet manager. And I think some of the best advice I got at the time was, get involved in the industry. He really encouraged me to get involved in NAFA at the time. We were a government fleet, and it was very much focused in NAFA. And that really helped me, right? It helped me network. It helped me get with people who were like-minded, that had walked in my shoes as well, and could help me do better in my role and bring that back into the fleet operations that we had. So I had to earn the trust. I had to earn the respect, but had a great network of people to help me get there. So, challenging, of course, to start in the industry when you really don't know a lot. But the one thing I've learned, and again, carry that through as well, is that everyone in this industry is so sharing and so giving, of their time. And when I left Penn State and I, went to another university, then I got into the global fleet side of it at Wendy's International. The person that I networked the most with was at McDonald's. How crazy is that? I have Wendy's restaurants networking with McDonald's, right, on fleet best practices and safety. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I think that's the one thing we all love about this industry.